Hi there, welcome back to CH Creates. I'm Sage, and today I'm going to be showing you some stuff I've been making in preparation for Pride Month, which we're about 2 weeks away, 2 to 3 weeks I think, less than a month for sure. It is next month, starting June 1st is Pride Month, and I have a market that I'm going to be doing on the 31st as a kickoff to Pride event. So I've got a bunch of Pride yarn that I had gotten from Joann's, the Big Twist Living brand. It's this one right here actually. This one's in the trans colors, but the Big Twist of Living. As you can see, this is the project I'll be working on for this video, but it is a bandana that I've been making. I'll show you some other colors that I've been doing already here in a little bit. But to get started, I will tell you a little bit about the market situation. So I'm going to be doing 2 markets this year so far. I'm booked and paid for 2 of them. The first one is going to be for Columbia City's Pride. It is called Prism Fest, which is at the end of September in Columbia City. And for that one, it is at the end of September, so it's a little bit closer to, not the winter, but the fall season. It's closer to Halloween, so I can do maybe a little bit of spooky stuff. I've got some little ghosties and a bigger ghostie as well. That's like the blanket yarn that I want to go ahead and bring with me, so I'll bring that to the second market. So I had signed up for that market for Prism Fest, and I had received an email not too long ago saying that they are doing a Pride kickoff marketplace event on May 31st, and that they had some vendors that had pulled out and they needed some other people to fill in as vendors. And they had emailed me and said that since I was accepted for Prism Fest, that I was on kind of like a fast track to go ahead and get accepted for this one. So I sent the application in. 10 minutes later, they sent me an email back saying that I was approved for that fest and that I could go ahead and pay the deposit for that. So I went ahead and did that, and that was about a week ago, I want to say, that I finalized that and started posting on social media that I was going to be going to that one. So in this event, I'm expecting it to be a little bit smaller for the first one, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be like a warm-up to Pride. I've been to Fort Wayne Pride before, and that one is huge. They've got so many vendors, so many people show up for it. They've got so much of a layout for that Pride that it's just, I can't imagine being a vendor for that one, especially not now. So I'm hoping that Prism Fest isn't quite as big as that, but it gives me some experience so that I can at some point do that kind of level of a Pride event. So yeah, now that I've told you a bit about the actual work that I'm going to be doing, let's get into the meat of the video here. So to start off, I'm going to show you what's in the box. So in this, which is actually going to be one of my display pieces, move these out of the way, we have things in the box, if you can see. This is where I've put all of my little dice bags. So we've got like the pan colors, we've got the bi-colors, ace, rainbow, lesbian, non-binary, and the trans ones. So I've got all of those in here. This is how I'll be displaying them. I'm just gonna throw them back in here for right now. But I've been trying to, I've got one of each now. So I'm trying to make 2 to 3 of each flag. That way I've got extras in case somebody purchases them. So that's what I've got going on in here. Next, I'll show you some tops that I've been making. So by tops, I mean sleeves, mesh sleeves. If you've been watching my shorts at all, you've probably already seen them, but this one, I've got the non-binary For myself, I've been wearing this one quite frequently actually, so if you've seen any of my other social media or my shorts, you've probably seen this one for sure. And another one, which I will be filming a video with the person that it's for, hopefully, at the very least I'll be getting some photos of them in it, is this one, which has the trans colors on this sleeve, and then it's got the pan colors on this one. So they requested them to be different flags for the different sleeves, so I went ahead and did that for them. Let me fold this up nicely for them. And then the last one of the Pride ones that I've made is the bicolors. So this one was actually the first one that I made, but I've been wearing the non-binary one so much that I think I'll probably end up selling this one if possible. I am bi and non-binary, so I made both of them to fit me. That way, if I end up with them, I'll wear them myself. But if I can sell them to anybody, I would rather do that. So yeah, that is all of the tops that I've done. I haven't done any actual like halter bikini style tops for Pride, just because the yarn that I have is acrylic, it's not cotton, and I prefer to do the 100% cotton for the tops that I've done previously. The ones that are inspired by Passionate Kelsey's patterns. Those ones, the stretch in them and everything over time, I just prefer to have the cotton yarn versus the acrylic. So I haven't found a yarn that was 100% cotton quite like, for the colors, quite like the Big Twist Living brand. So if you know of any really good Pride colored yarns, leave a comment down below, let me know. Especially if it's ones that you can purchase online or at bigger stores like Michael's or Walmart or wherever.
At this point in the video, I forgot to mention that I wanted to show what the sleeves looked like while I was wearing them. So this is the non-binary one, and this is the bi one.
Next, I will go ahead and show you the two hats that I've made. This one is the first one here. It's a little small for my head, so I'm going to put it on the mannequin here so that you can see what it looks like. It is one of the cat ear beanies. So that's super cute. I haven't actually put it on the beanie yet, but it's made for more of like a size small women's to like a larger kid size. Which I do like the color for this one for a kid. I really like how the rainbow turned out for that one. And then the next one is the lesbian one that I made. For this one, I made it long enough to go ahead and fold it over the cuff here, versus this lesbian one is not as long to be able to do that. So this one's more so for like an actual adult size, so it doesn't quite fit my mannequin here as easily as the other one did, but you can see it's super cute. I love how the colors turned out on this one, the lesbian colors. Even though I am not a lesbian myself, I am envious of their color choice of flag. The next thing I have are these bandanas. I also have not put this one on a mannequin yet, so I will see how this actually fits. Oh, that's so cute. Trying to put it so it's actually even. It's a little floppy kind of thing, but it's meant to be that way. This one is the Ace flag. It is the C2C stitch, or corner to corner. If you look up how to do that, it's super easy. The bandana pattern that I used for this one is actually a free pattern that I found online, so I will link that in the description down below. The pattern for this is also a free pattern that I found on Ravelry, I believe. It is the Brat beanie or hat, I'm not sure. I will link that down below as well. So for the bandanas, these are all of the ones I've made so far. I think I've got one in every flag now except for the rainbow one, mainly because I feel like it's a little busy. Just with this, it's very busy for colors. I find it almost like very primary, very Crayola for the colors that they have, the particular hues of the rainbow colors. So I don't know how it's going to look in the bandana form, but I am tempted to try it. I've got 1 or 2 skeins, and I could probably make 2 bandanas out of 1 skein. So I think I would be able to do that if I wanted to, but I just have not yet. I love how stretchy these are. It's very airy with the holes because of the C2C, because of the stitch that I used. I just love these things. I'm not a super bandana type person, but these might convince me otherwise. But yeah, so you've seen the ace. This one is the non-binary. We've also got the bisexual one. We've got the pansexual one. I actually have an end here I need to cut off. It's already weaved in. And of course I don't have any scissors in here, so I will try to remind myself to do that later. Got the lesbian one here. These are technically reversible. It's just the outside, you can kind of see the stitches a little bit differently on the opposite side, so it has like an actual front and back side. And then the trans colors, which is similar to the one that I'm working on right now. I am close to being done with this one. I think I've got 2-3 rows left. I think 2. I had 3 and then I finished the 1. So I believe I have 2 rows left, and then I have to do the straps and the border. But one thing that is crazy to me, this one I purchased the yarn for it quite a while ago, and I got new yarn because Joann's is closing. They've been doing the discounts and everything, so I went ahead and I got some more Pride yarn so that way I wouldn't run out before the Pride event. This is the first one. You see the pastel colors, and then if you look at this one, the colors are so vibrant, like side by side comparison. I don't know if you can quite see the difference, but this one's the newer one. The colors are just a lot brighter. This one's a lot more pastel. So yeah, those are all of the bandanas. And I believe that concludes everything else that I've made. I have a bunch of ear warmers or headbands sort of thing that I had made last year, but I don't feel like going through those right now because I'm mainly going to be using those for the market that I have at the end of September. Alrighty, it has been 2 days since the last clip, and I forgot to do an outro, so that is what I'm here doing. I am wearing this because it's nice and cozy in my house right now. It's about 60 something degrees outside, and it feels nice and a little chilly in here, so these sleeves are perfect for that. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you would, go ahead and leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions or anything for videos that I should do in the future, or any of the other reasons that I asked you to comment throughout this video. And I will leave every pattern that I use and everything down in the description below for you guys. And yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I hope you have a great afternoon. I'm hoping to post this later today, Sunday. So I hope you guys have a good start to the rest of your week. Bye.